Hi, this is Dan Collins, Editor-in-Chief of Modern Trader Magazine, coming to you live from the floor of CME Group on Thursday, October 27th. Just less than 2 weeks away from the election, and today talk a little bit about options. A popular option strategy, often in elections, is a straddle or a strangle, where you're maybe buying volatility in the hopes that in a close election, it's going to go one way or the other. Regardless of direction, it's going to increase volatility. Maybe not that good of a play this election, because I think right now the Democrat Hillary Clinton has a large lead, and I think that's kind of priced into the market. So unless you think a shock's going to happen, I don't think a long volatility trade is going to happen. But it brings up an important part about options, because a lot more traders are using options than ever before, which is a good thing. The great thing about options is you can really pinpoint a strategy. Futures and underlying equities are kind of rough tools, especially with futures, if you use leverage, because if you're not right on the timing, then you can you have to wait, and it takes up money. Options, you can bet on volatility, on direction, or you can sell options and just wait, bet on the majority of things not going to happen. So it gives you a lot more, it gives you more tools to pinpoint a strategy. Problem with that is often new option traders look for bargains, and they like to buy out of the money puts and calls. If you have a strategy that you want to risk little for a possible strong reward, there's kind of a Hail Mary trade. If you understand you're doing it, that's okay. But going back to my days when I worked back here on the floor, one of the common complaints I had from customers who are maybe not as educated in options as they should be is, hey, I bought these calls, the market went up, my position lost money, why am I not making money? Well, they weren't making money because they did it on the cheap, and they bought out of the money calls, and the theta, that's the value that they lost as they moved towards expiration, there's more time decay than the value of the underlying going up improved the position. So while buying out of the money, there's a uses for buying deep out of the money options, it's not going to move because the delta is very lower. Delta is a measure of how much the value of your option will move with a move in the underlying. In the money, options would be close to moving on par with the underlying. Further away, it doesn't happen, and further away, you may lose more value in that position through time decay than you gain in the position going forward. So when you trade options, don't go bargain hunting unless you do it for a specific reason, because that's the number one, I think, reason that people kind of lose money in options when they're confused. It's like, the underlying market moved in my direction, but I lost money. Well, that's because they lost more in time decay because they had a very low delta. There's specific reasons to use that, but if you're just bargain hunting, if you're making a directional trade, but you don't want to risk as much and you're further out of the money, that may not be the right choice for you. So this has been Dan Collins, Editor-in-Chief of Modern Trader. Talk to you next time.